Hello, divine, infinite human beings. This is Elizabeth Monroy, and I want to talk to you about something very important for a few minutes here. It is about your responsibility and your God-given responsibility and right to discern information and make your own decision about what is your truth, what resonates to you, what you choose with your mind, your consciousness to give credence to believe. And I can tell you my process of how I do it. And I can also say whatever I say or anyone else says, I do not believe unless it resonates within you. So for me personally, the way I have navigated this minefield of misinformation, and you say, well, my God, why are we in such a sea of misinformation? The truth is, we have been historically living a lie. We are a race with amnesia. We have no idea what is real, what is the truth, what our true history is, where we're from, who we are, and why we're here. We have been wiped, erased. We don't remember. I mean, and that's a fact. Do you remember? Do you know where you're from? Except from your mother's womb. It all started in this lifetime, which is not true, but there's a much greater reality, and that reality is starting to surface. But it is a consciousness reality, because in order to learn the truth, you have to expand your consciousness, raise your vibration, and pierce through the veil of illusion, which is not always easy, especially when I think more and more people are becoming aware that there is a dark hand, a dark force, sinister plan, maybe not to the amazingly profound extent that it exists into every cell of our body, but at least people are starting to realize things are not as they seem, maybe, which is basically the rule of thumb on planet Earth. Things are never as they seem. If you can at least accept that and then figure out what they are on your own. But it is your responsibility to figure out the truth. It is. You are completely negligent, and I'm sorry to get on my soapbox here, but if you simply accept whatever is thrown at you as the gospel truth, whether it comes from a book, a religion, a religious book, a new age guru, or the media, the mass media, you have to discern. You have to navigate this minefield of misinformation and piece together your truth. And it's a lifetime pursuit. I do it myself. And it will always change. My story is actually, I'm a writer, and I've been writing a book for 30 years called The Infinite Human, and many other stories. And when I feel inspired to write, I always get up and write. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning, but I learn a lot of information from my writing. Sometimes I don't understand it, but I'll write it and I'll say, oh my God, what does this mean? I also get information, through my meditations in my mind's eye, my third eye. And then what I do is I get out, thank God now we have the internet, and I can investigate and research the images, the words, the ideas that I get first. First I get them, and then I go out and research them. And I only take what resonates for me, and I piece it together. And one of the things I have learned, to quote Socrates, is the more I know, the more I realize I know nothing. So if you can keep the open-minded perspective that you know nothing, and always be willing to learn something new, you can actually learn something. So that's my advice with you in terms of how to navigate the minefield of misinformation or false news. And there is a lot of misinformation. First of all, just the whole world is a put-up job. And then when we start to find the truth, the dark side will throw in a little twist to it to confuse everyone and to make everyone feel like, oh, forget it, I'll never know what's going on, and just give up. That's when you shouldn't give up. So that's one of the most important things I can say to you is find your own truth, investigate, learn about things, learn what's going on, because it's not what you've been told. Ciao for now.